Eden of the East is amazing when it comes to themes and shit when it comes to presenting them. As much as you can like the moral and social messages, you just can't turn a blind eye to the completely ridiculous plot that tries to impress you with a triple aerial flip but ends up landing on its head. The premise is definitely amazing, dealing with a plethora of issues such as unemployment, terrorism, a sort of a death tournament webbed in a global scale conspiracy concerning total control over a nation's actions. The first half was doing great, being a battle of wits where cell phone owners use cunningness to outsmart one another and save Japan from a financial disaster. But then it lost all sense of logic, specifically when some bitch magically sprouts wings and flies out of a window. What the hell was that? They vaguely explained it to be some sort of an illusion, but not only they do not justify how she did it without preparation in just a few seconds, but also why she had to resort to such a costly gimmick and not just open the freaking door and live like a normal person. That exact moment is when you realize the commands the cell phone owners give are simply not possible to happen. Requests are supposed to be fast responses by government officials, so technically you are bribing people to bend the rules or bypass bureaucracy. Sounds reasonable, right? So guess how retarded it feels when you can wish the most improbable things to happen, such as kill that guy immediately, or make that guy have amnesia, or make me sprout wings so I can start flying. All of which happen in just a few seconds after you give the command, with perfect coordination and execution. This is no longer logical and justified, it's plain magic. I mean, okay, it is an anime, you shouldn't expect perfect realism, but suspending your disbelief can work up to a point, not when things are so retarded they cannot be ignored anymore. The series began as a plausible sci-fi setting full of mind games, not magical nonsense. It essentially performed a U-turn in themes and seriousness, and became an average dumb superpower shonen. And as if that wasn't big enough of a problem, not even the actions of Akira, the protagonist, make any sense. He gave the order to become amnesiac in the very beginning of the show. Setting aside the fact that there is technology that can do that, and also how amnesia is a very lazy plot device to halt progress, it was never explained why he did it. It wasn't helpful in any way. In fact, most of the show got wasted on trying to remember who he really is. And as soon as he achieves that, he just orders to forget everything once again. It's all part of a master plan when there is no master plan. And they don't even stop there, they just spam amnesia after that to make everybody forget everything, and we essentially get a reset ending where nobody learned anything or remembers achieving something. Along with the protagonist, we have Saki, a cute girl running after Akira in his nonsensical adventures. She's there as a self-insert, representing the average young citizen who has a hard time finding his place in a world where money is never enough, troubled with finding a job, wanting to do something to help his nation, or even seek love and adventure in the most unlikely of situations. That is supposed to make her very relatable to the audience. The problem with her is that she is essentially a lobotomized ask man. She's doing nothing but being a lapdog to Akira, gasping and asking questions for the sake of exposition. What does she otherwise offer to the plot? Absolutely nothing. She's just a stereotypical klutz naive girl in shoujo manga, falling in love with a bad boy who has a mysterious tragic past. So corny, and this is otherwise supposed to be aimed at a josei demographic. This is Twilight material. She's Bella, a blunt cute face, looking for a romance so the audience can feel fuzzy inside. And of course, not even the romance goes anywhere, because they are spamming amnesia left and right. In a similar way, everybody ends up being nothing but plot devices in the hands of the author and his magic cell phone gimmicks. Almost nobody has something to do in the show. They are just running around asking questions they know the answers for, but fuck you because amnesia. There are a dozen cell phone owners and most of them don't get more than one episode of total screen time. They don't do anything nor will learn much about them. But hey, who cares about such things? The cast has lively expressions, vivid movements, young naivety, romantic tension, and lots of things that make them adorable in the eyes of the casual audience. Why have personalities when you can have bland self-inserts? And screw character development because amnesia resets everything. Start writing your fan fiction. It is very pleasing to watch with a blank mind, as visuals and music are great, while the cast is adorable. It is otherwise yet another easily digestible work of fiction for romantic fangirls or people who care to watch without thinking what the hell they are watching. Now order to grow gills and go live in the ocean, because technology.